Good morning, everyone. Good Sunday morning. I had my breakfast already, believe it or not. Well, it's almost 9 o'clock. And I had French toast. I haven't had French toast in, oh my goodness, I can't remember when. I may have had it earlier part of this year. But I truly did enjoy it. I made myself 2 French toasts. And that was it. I didn't have anything else. No sausage. No. Oh, brother, here we go. No sausage. No anything. Just French toast and Mrs. Butterworth. So how's everybody doing this morning? I'm doing just great. As a matter of fact, I got so much energy. I already cleaned my dishes. Hello. I did not leave any. Well, I do have one pan. Let me show you the scene, y'all. Let me show you the scene first. It looks like there's some sort of blizzard or something going on outside. I mean, it made me real chilly, and it really did. It made me chilly. I got my sweater on, and I got my Santa hat on, and I tell you, it affects. Believe me, these little scenes, they affect me. I can only speak for myself, y'all. They really affect me. I got my sweater on. Well, I got my little teddy bear, too. I put him up here because he matches everything. I thought this would make a great picture. But anyway, he's not going to stay up here. I just call him Teddy. As a matter of fact, he came with this bear. Wait a minute now. My granddaughter sent me some incredible edibles. You know, the edibles. I don't think they call it incredible edibles anymore. I think they just call it edibles. And this came with it. As a matter of fact, I got another edible, and there was no, stuffed animal or anything with it. I said, okay, the driver must have took it, gave it to his kid or something. And I did not, as you could see, take up my little Santa hat yet. But I wore it anyway. And I drug the sweater out from, ooh. Oh, you know what? It's cold in here. I have my heat on. It's on right now. It just clicked on just now. And I should be ashamed of myself wearing this sweater. This sweater is so old. Everything is old. I guess you say I sound like a broken record. But it's true. All the stuff is old. And I got knots on it, balls on it. And I was going to shave it, but I don't have any batteries for my shaver. I went to the store. Wait a minute. I might have some No, I don't think I have any. Because I did buy some batteries when I went to QVC. I went to CVS and I bought batteries, but I bought the wrong size. I think I bought double A. If I bought double A, I'm confused, y'all. I don't know what I be doing sometimes, buying so much. I went to the grocery store and I just bought everything except, what I really went there for. I went to get me, replenish my stash, because I got the peaches I've got, but I don't have my pineapples, and I got 1 can of mandarin oranges. Well, I still got beans and stuff like that, which, yuck. I don't want none of that. And I add that Chinese food that I had yesterday was very, very nasty. I mean, really. So I'm going to try to see if I can doctor that chicken and see if that's what I'm got. Because I didn't take out anything for dinner. I bought some meats yesterday, but I didn't leave anything out. So I said, I'm going to try and save this chicken. And so I got some barbecue sauce in there, and I'm going to see if I can doctor it. If not, there's always the rest of that chopped barb, which I don't have a taste for that. Look at old Teddy. He just sitting there chilling, y'all. Look at it. He has taken over my desk. How dare he? He got to get back over there where he belongs on the couch because I can't have it. No way, Jose. Nobody takes over my desk. I got enough junk up here besides you. So, I know this is a surprise to see me up here early in the morning. But you know what? There's one thing about it. You really don't know what time it is that I get up here. Or any of the other YouTubers. You don't know what time it is. It could be midnight, as far as you know. Because I be watching... I'm telling you, I be watching people a lot on YouTube. And there's all people, you know, all types of people from all different walks of life up here. And I said to myself, how different we all are. We all have our own unique way. You know? And we have, you know, different people have a different niche that they have. Maybe they have an expertise in one thing and not so much the other. You know, it's just something, it's something to behold, really. Because I never really thought of it the way I think like I'm thinking now. You know, since I've been, you know, watching the YouTube and the YouTube community and paying attention to, you know, each person and what they do and what they talk about. Each conversation, how different. You know, everybody is thinking about something different. I think it's great. It really is. I'm enjoying myself. I don't know. I don't have that many viewers, but nevertheless, I still enjoy coming up here on the YouTube. Oh, yes. I enjoy the cooking. I've even tried the recipes. And you know, like when I was crocheting, which I stopped for a while, I got too much in my stash right now. And I learned something from the crocheters, some of them, you know, little tricks, you know, little, I don't know, some little stuff from them. Even though you know how to crochet, just like you might know how to cook, but you don't know how to cook like that, or either have you tried it this way, you know? I've seen so many different ways to make sweet potato pie, potato salad. As a matter of fact, I've never seen anyone make potato salad the way I make potato salad. Not yet. No, sir. I haven't seen it yet. Not on there. And I told my sister I was going to make it my way and see, you know, if anybody's ever made potato salad like, yeah, me. But of course, I never get my ducks in a row. So, you know, I might and I might not do it. You know, it's so easy to just come up here and sit up here and talk. And I feel like my eyes are getting ready to close up. Even though, you know, it's like 9 o'clock. Like I said, it's 9 o'clock. And I've been up for a while. I was watching TV. I was watching the craziest, excuse me, y'all, take this gum out of my mouth. I was watching the craziest police chase, even crazier than the O.J. Simpson. This chase, y'all need to watch this chase. It's about, I think it's almost 2 hours long. They are chasing this guy. And I don't know, I don't know why he was running, what his situation was, but he stole several cars. And the things that he went through, and you know, they had the helicopters after this guy. They could not jam him up. He got out of one car, got into another car, then he got into a truck. They still couldn't apprehend him. And, you know, this is a lot going on up here, you know. And this particular, like I said, this particular chase, let me see if I can find it. I don't know if I can find it, but anyway, y'all can find it. It's on YouTube. It's a chase. I believe it was in California. And they finally comprehended him, you know, jammed him up. He was at a police station. The car was smoking on fire and everything, which the other car that he was driving, it actually was smoking and was on fire. You know, I guess when you're going so fast, you know, with a high rate of speed, that the tires will catch on fire. And that's what he, you know, was doing. Oh, And in the very end, this, which I didn't see the entire in the very, very end, I saw when they had shot him. They shot at him. And nobody expected this guy, after all he had done. He had actually ran into somebody's house, and the people were, they were trying to catch him and everything, trying to stop him. But he stole their vehicle. I'm assuming it was the last vehicle he was in. He took these people's vehicle, jumped back on the road. I said, I wonder if this thing was staged. Is this a movie? Or is this real life? But as far as I know, it was real. It was a real live chase, y'all. It was something, I think it happened 3 or 4 days ago in Cali. I could not believe that. I really could not. And then they had about 20 police cars behind this guy, and they could not get him. They blocked off roads. They did a lot to catch this guy. And so finally, when they comprehended him, he was at a gas station. The vehicle he was driving in, it too was, the fire was coming from his wheels, and I thought the thing was going to blow up. But what happened, y'all excuse me for keep messing with my hat, but it keeps, slipping out of place. And one of the police officers bumped this is a pickup truck now. Don't forget that he stole, was like I think they said it was like somebody who do lawns, do their lawn work. And it had a ladder on it, and I guess some other stuff, in the, what do you call it, the cab, not the cab, but the truck, what do you call it, back part of the truck, trailer part? But anyway, he had stuff in the pickup truck. And one of the police officers, he slams into the back of it at a gas station. Can you imagine that? This car, sparks are flying from this vehicle. He's at a gas station. I said, oh my God, it's going to explode if he hits one of those pumps. I believe it was a gas station. And so his vehicle was disabled. He couldn't move. But he was still spinning the tires. And they had some kind of firing squad out there. I don't know. There was a whole lot of officers out there. I'm telling you, there had to be at least about 50 of them in different vehicles, And they were shooting at him. They had all they could stand. They couldn't stand no more because this man was dangerous. They feared that he was dangerous, and that eventually somebody would, get killed. And so what happened was he had hit another vehicle. Then they took this guy, one of the guys, the vehicles that he had hit, they took him to jail. I said, what did he do? He must have been caught with some narcotics or something. Either he was drunk or I don't know what was the problem with him. They didn't tell us. But I tell you, it kept my attention. It kept me going there for a minute. And so, and then, like I said, they were shooting at this guy with shotguns. You could see the holes in the vehicle window, big old holes where the shotgun had blew, in the driver's, where he was at, in the cab of the truck. He blew those, like boom, boom, boom. They were shooting him. And they stood there for a while because they didn't know if he was dead or alive. And they was hiding behind their vehicle because they was fearing if he was dead, that they had a canine out there too. He was, the canine dog, he's all anxious. He's raring to go. He wants to go get this guy, okay? I might not be telling it like it is, y'all. I might be adding a little bit more drama than there really is to tell. But they went in and they said, okay. They finally stood out there a long time, waiting for this guy to emerge from this vehicle. But the guy ain't coming out. He's not. He's not coming out. They think they probably dead or something in there. Because after all, they shot him with the shotgun blast. And I think shotgun blasts have shrapnel, like the bullets going off. I don't know. Anyhow, they finally goes up there. I guess they got enough nerve to go up to the vehicle and look in the window. And do you know that guy got out of that car and walked out of that vehicle? I couldn't believe my eyes. That's what I'm saying. Is this thing real? Was it staged? Is it a movie? What the heck? He must have had 9 lives. He was just like a cat. I mean, I got to admit, he was driving crazy. He was driving all up on the sidewalk, going down one-way streets. Ran out, jump out of one vehicle and go find him another vehicle to break into. He tried to break into one vehicle, but of course he couldn't get into that one. It was like with another pickup truck. He must have this thing for pickup trucks. Because he was going to steal it, I guess. He probably knew what he could, what vehicle he could hot wire. Because some vehicles you can't just get in there and hot wire them, but certain vehicles you can still hot wire them. And he must have knew all the tricks of the trade. And then he got out of the vehicle and ran and was running on foot. They still couldn't get this guy. You got to watch this. I'm telling you, it is something to behold because it kept my attention. I don't usually watch stuff like that, but, except for OJ. I watched OJ. I was up there praying for him. Lord, please don't let him die. Please don't let OJ die. Yeah, I'm glued to the TV. But this had me too. I don't know this guy's name. Like I said, I don't know what the situation is. I got to go back over there and see if I can find more about what happened on the end. Because I'm kind of nosy like that, you know what I mean? It seems like there's no closure. I got to find out what happened to this guy. What the heck was he running from? I don't know. When I turned to the channel, the chase was already, they had already started. And the helicopter was already, up in the air and what have you. And I'm losing my hat again. If I pull it down, it'll stay down. But anyway, y'all, I'm not going to stay up here and take up all your time on this Sunday morning. It's a chilly Sunday morning, and we are expecting snow. I don't know when. There might be some flurries out there right now. I don't think we're expecting that much. Not where I am. I think maybe a couple of dustings, 2 inches maybe, 1 inch maybe. Ground coverage or something like that. But thank goodness, I'm glad I did go shopping so I don't have to worry about that. But I would still go to the store today if I thought it wasn't gonna. It's just too cold right now. I think it's only 30. It's about 30. Let's see the last time. Y'all can look at the scene again if you like. See that? See those candles? I wonder what's in that cup. Probably a cup of coffee or something. And I do not know when when this scene right here that I just showed you on television, that scene first started off on showing you the outside and the blizzard-like conditions that are out there. The wind blowing and everything like that. And then this is the scene that it settles on. Let's see, what was I supposed to do? I'm supposed to be looking at Hey, Sarah. Okay, let me see. What? I've got 33 degrees. That's what's happening here. But inside here in this apartment, I don't know, y'all. I don't know if it's 33 or not. But nevertheless, it's good to be up and about and to come up here to talk to the YouTube and the YouTube community on a Sunday morning. The Vlogmas number 11. Yeah, I got it. Vlogmas number 11. I still have not gone shopping. Like I said, nobody, I'm not going to celebrate Christmas or anything like that. And the only thing that I had wanted to do was get maybe a little more decor. But the more I look around here, more I look around my apartment, I don't need no more decor. There's too much junk stuff, should I say. I wouldn't call it junk so much. But there's too much stuff in here already. What am I going to do? Add some more stuff? And look at this stuff. I should be out here. Ah, brother, don't make me get all depressed. I was feeling good, y'all, till y'all showed me my trash. It's all y'all's fault. Y'all made me show you my trash, and now I'm feeling bad because I don't really want to go out and take the trash out. I don't think I am either. I think I'm going to see if I can stack the boxes up the best I can and make them look a little neater. And wash my frying pans that I got yesterday because I still didn't wash those. And then they're talking about seasoning them. I know you're supposed to season them, but they're supposed to come seasoning. But they're telling me I got to season them before I use them. Like what? Do I want to put these things back in the box and send them back to Amazon? There's people outside talking. I don't know what they're talking about. They might be out there talking, taking pictures. Thought I was the only one up early on a Sunday morning. I looked out my window earlier. I don't know, it must have been around just before 8 o'clock because I got up, And I looked out the window as I always do. And we have like a little, it's not a park, but it's like a grassy area between the streets. And I saw a guy out there, and he had what looked like a Yorkie. Said to myself, that's the kind of dog I want. I wonder did he see my video and go out and buy him a Yorkie? I think it was a Yorkie, y'all. Well, you know I be talking about I want a Yorkie. I love the Yorkie dog. I love the Yorkie. And Gina got 2 Yorkies. I love them little Yorkies. And I said I don't want to get one because one would be too lonely. And I know I ain't going to entertain him all day and all night. He needs somebody to, get around to hang out with. And I ain't the one, okay? I just want to be with you sometime. And I don't really want to walk you like that either. You got to train yourself, Right. But I guess you got to put the paper down or whatever. I don't know how I got to talk about dogs. Y'all ain't going to get nothing for Christmas the way this is going. Santa Claus ain't come. Yes, he came yesterday and brought the pots and pans, but then that depresses me because they talk about I got to season them. Hey, I ordered it. They said it was already seasoned. Now I got more work to do? Please. Oh, well, y'all. I hope y'all have a blessed day today. I hope you don't shop till you drop. Don't go get no food that's tasting like my food. You know how you go shopping and you buy food afterwards. You're hungry. Okay, I was hungry. And so I bought some Chinese food, and it was, like I said, it was horrible. So I hope that at your shopping spree and eating afterwards, because you're not going to want to cook unless your food is already ready, which I had food already ready. I don't know what made me buy that food. $9 for some Chinese food, for some wings and some rice, yellow rice. It wasn't even fried rice. Please. But anyway, I'm going to doctor it because I refuse to let it go down the drain. I mean, out in the garbage. I ain't taking the garbage out today anyway. I go with love.